Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you've come through many obstacles.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to episodes 9 and 10 of Infinity Train Season 3. The finale. We are closing this out today with the final 2 episodes, and yeah, I'm both excited and sad. And I'm sad to see it go, because it's been, honestly, a phenomenal season. Like, I feel the hype was definitely right here. This season is easily the best of the series thus far, and I don't know if book 4 will be able to top it, but we'll have to see when we get to that. For now, we're going to get into the final 2 episodes and see how this ends. We have to see how Simon is going to go completely insane and evil and terrible, because we know he's going to, especially after how episode 8 ended. It's just a matter of exactly what he does, and I assume, like I said last time, I assume someone's going to die. Simon will probably have to die to be stopped, but I don't know if anyone else is going to die as well. I guess we'll just have to see. But Infinity Train is not afraid to go dark, so I assume someone is going to die. I don't know. But we found out that Hazel is an artificially created human, created as a, not really clone, but basically clone of Ulrich, I think the name is, Amelia's fiance, I think it was. Were they actually fiancés, or were they just dating? I'm not 100%. But attempt to, like, recreate him, and it ended up with Hazel. And I was told in the comments, this is why apparently Hazel knows certain things that we saw that she knows and everything, that I guess she would have no business knowing otherwise. So yeah, that kind of tracks. I'm definitely interested to see what they do going into this finale, how dark it's going to be, how insane it's going to be. And if the cat will actually make a return, or if the last time we saw her, that was her last interaction with Simon. Because I could imagine they have one more appearance, and her and Simon get to see each other one last time. I could imagine that, but I don't know if it'll happen. We'll have to see. But yeah, no idea where this is going to go, no idea how it's going to end for our main characters. I'm thinking that Hazel and Grace are going to make it out of this, but that's more just, I guess, a hope. And even if they do, what's going to happen after that? Because both the first 2 books had our main characters escaping. Tulip escaped in book 1 and got back home and was able to move on. And in book 2, Mere Tulip, I'm trying to remember her name, Lake, that was it. Lake is able to escape the train, despite being what she is, and she's able to start a new life on the outside with her new friend. So what's going to happen here? Are they going to escape as well? Are Grace and Hazel going to escape? Or is this going to be the first time we don't have our main heroes leaving the train at the end? I almost feel like that would be weird to do, considering it seems like that's kind of the main point, getting off of the train and everything. But at the same time, with how this season has gone, I could also completely believe that they would take that route, that they just don't get off this time. Either way, I guess we'll just have to find out. But I am both excited and sad, as I said. And as I've stated before, we already know what is replacing this series starting next week, which will be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean. So that will be starting next week, and while I'm very, very excited for that, I am sad to see this go. Because I very much enjoyed this, and we will get to, obviously, Book 4. 100% we will. It's just a matter of when at this point. Just whenever it kind of comes back up in the rotation on the schedule on my list. Whenever it comes back up, we'll get to it and we'll take it from there. But in the meantime, yeah, we're going to hope for the best, see what we've got in store for us with this finale, and possibly get extremely emotional and maybe even cry. Knowing me, knowing how emotional I tend to be, it's a possibility. And all that rhyming was not intentional, but it was just really funny that it worked out that way. Okay, we're just getting this started. So when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode, or episodes. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. We'll begin with spoilers. 3, 2, 1, now. So, just to put it simply, I both really like and really hate that ending. Like, it's extremely well done. And I know I was not emoting a lot during that reaction because I was just in a lot of shock and just, but I don't feel good about that. I honestly feel really sick. Like, I actually kind of feel physically ill about all of that. And I don't know if that was the point of it. It probably was, considering what that ending was like, but and it's not even the Simon thing. Like, I know that's part of it for Grace, but it's not even the Simon thing that upsets me so much. It's the lack of resolution, especially with Hazel. It's the lack of anything with I know book 4 focuses on different characters, and I don't know if Grace or Hazel or Amelia or whatever, if any of that comes back up in book 4, but it's at least not going to be the focus. I feel like that's pretty clear. And it's just like, I'm not satisfied. It's not even just that I'm not satisfied. It's not that I just want there to be more. It's just, because there's no conclusiveness to this. Because this doesn't really have an ending. It just, there's this pit in my stomach that just feels like I'm going to be permanently left on hold forever. Like I can see now why everyone is so fucking upset about this being canceled. Again, it was really well made. It was well handled. It was extremely dark and twisted and fucked up, but and usually I like that kind of stuff, but again, I can't find it in me to like this ending. And it's nothing against the show. It's nothing against the writers. It's nothing. It's purely me. I want to make that clear. It's purely me, and it's purely because, in fact, it's because I've grown so attached to these characters. It's because I wanted to see even at least a hopeful ending for them. And in the end, it's like all we got was like the only bit of hope was the number going down on Grace's arm still. But other than that, it's extremely it's extremely nauseous inducing, just pain, especially with how Grace and Hazel left off. Like the Simon thing, I was expecting. I was expecting he was going to go full villain. I was expecting he wouldn't be able to be redeemed in the end and that he would die. Though I did not expect it to happen like that. I thought it was going to be more like he was going to get wheeled. I did not expect to have a mini heart attack when he kicked Grace off and I thought she died. And I was just frozen in fear and horror. I didn't expect it to end so horribly. I can't talk about this right now. I need to watch something else because I just need to get my mood back up. I can't do this. If talk to me in the comments, I could probably talk more at that point because it'll be a few days since I recorded this, but talk to me in the comments about it. Maybe I can talk more then, but I can't do this right now.